This is your luggage, people. Your luggage.
My feet are swollen. I'm upset. I'm stressed. I'm tired.
It was an historic meltdown, and breaking right now, we're finding out how much that meltdown cost Dallas-based airlines Southwest Airlines, and it's really a tale of two airlines this morning.
Yeah, as many people expected, the fourth quarter earnings for Southwest, not very good. As for American, they just released its earning report as well. More on that in a moment, because we do want to say good morning to Chris Sadeghi, who's got more on the breaking updates. Just came into the newsroom, those numbers just out.
Just within the last hour, we got the earnings reports for both of our local airlines, and as expected, the holiday chaos cost Southwest greatly. The airline reported a net fourth quarter loss of $220 million despite record fourth quarter operating revenues of $6.2 billion. Southwest CEO Bob Jordan said the total negative impact of the 16,700 canceled flights cost the airline approximately $800 million, yet despite a slow first quarter due to the Omicron variant and that chaos, Southwest still turned a net income of $539 million for all of 2022. By comparison, American Airlines reported a net income in the fourth quarter of $803 million. That includes revenues of $13.2 billion. That's nearly 17% over the last pre-pandemic fourth quarter in 2019. They say despite 6% less capacity. So now that the earnings reports are out and the revenues look good for American, the next big challenge for that airline will be securing a pilot contract. We have seen a lot of the pilot pickets lately. We talked to Steve Cosgrove with Dynamic Travel on what American and the pilots union are thinking.
And I think the sooner the better. I think the longer they hold off, the more it's probably going to cost them, as now the other airlines will have settled with their unions, and the American unions are going to say, well, me too. I want the same deal they got, or I want the same deal they got and better. They're not going to, they shouldn't think they're going to get the pilots for 10% less than what United's going to pay or what Delta's going to pay.
And with Southwest and American, both local, huge employers, these earnings reports do matter and are relevant to the local economy. Mark, we were just talking a few minutes ago about the stock prices pre-market, and as you might expect, it reacts quickly. American looks like they're up, Southwest looks like they're down.
So the Department of Transportation, we know they said they were going to investigate. We're a few weeks into the new year. Where are they at now? Yeah,
that investigation is now looking at whether or not Southwest had an unrealistic holiday schedule to maintain when you consider that weather can, a lot of times likely will happen that time of year in the country. So they're looking into that. Also making sure that the refund process, that they're on the right side of the customers when it comes to getting them their money back.
Yeah, be curious to see how many customers stay away from Southwest after what happened in December, or if those low costs and some of those perks just bring them right on back.
We'll see. Money has a way of talking, and low fares have a way of talking too.
Depends on where you're at, right?